All right, so morning. How's everybody in YouTube world today? I am gonna try to get a giant 4-point today. Kind of show you my setup here. I'm in this blind. Me and Aiden put up a couple of weeks ago. I got my shooting stick, my rattling horns, and my hunting belt. There's a whole bunch of turkeys up there, so the shooting house we normally get in, you may not be able to see it. It's way up there at the top of the hill. So, I saw a pretty good. There's a deer. Be right back. Alright, it's a doe and a yearling. I saw a pretty good deer way down here yesterday. From the shooting house, it's about 800 yards. So long ways. And there's also been a really pretty 4-point, just a little fork horn. But if I see him today, he's in trouble. So I'm gonna sit here and see what we can make happen. So y'all come on, let's enjoy the hunt together. All right, I've seen just seen those two. I saw a bunch of turkeys. I got a lot I want to talk about as far as hunting and 2024 and what all we got going on and coming up. Aiden and Julie are about to head on a visit. Aiden's got a visit at a D1 college in North Carolina. I'm not going to be able to get away because of work, but I can't talk about a lot of that now because I feel like I'm right down here in the middle of the deer, and I don't want them to hear me, so fingers are crossed. Hey, Junior. I'm back with the Fireball Junior. So, nothing. I saw a lot of deer down there in the blind, but the wind was wrong, so it just wasn't great. So Dad and I are gonna get together today, this afternoon. It is New Year's Eve, and I don't know. He may get in the shoot house, and I may go back down there and get in the blind. I saw a lot of deer, but it just, like I said, it just wasn't great because deer were smelling me and, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, went to church this morning. We're not having church tonight with it being, actually, I guess it's not New Year. Let's see, what's today? Today's Sunday. So yeah. So not having church tonight, that's what I was trying to think, is tomorrow New Year's Day or is tomorrow New Year's or what? But anyway, Dad and I are going to go hang out a little while. He has been really, really sick, but he feels like getting up and getting out. So he and I are going to go this afternoon, and we may just sit together. Heck, it's, I don't know, as much as I would like to kind of split up, and we may sit together just so we can talk and carry on. The last time last year when he and I sat there together, then I killed a pretty good deer, so he was my good luck charm. So we'll go see if the same thing happens this afternoon. So y'all come on and go with us. Look at this closest doe at the top of her ear. It's flat. I can't believe that bug went back in the woods like that. Three of them. All right, so another day, New Year's Day. Dad and I yesterday saw that one buck chasing, and I'm trying to get over here and look and see if I can find me something. Just to, I'm trying to get closer to that corner down there, but I'm really, I don't know. This ain't gonna work either. Really, it's not gonna get near as close as what I want to get. So I don't know. I may end up having to go back to the shooting house and just sitting there. I'm gonna show y'all this, what all these deer, what they're out here eating. I watched them especially yesterday. Look at that. So all out through here, and I picked a bunch of these, took them home to Mom. She's gonna cook them for New Year's. So look, radishes. And I've watched these deer come out here, and I mean, they are picking these things. They pull them up, paw them up. Of course, they're eating the tops out of them. You can kind of see it there. That sticks up out of the ground. Here's kind of a smaller one. Probably be a little bit better one to eat right there. Isn't that pretty though? I mean, look at all the food. There's, I don't know how many acres of it's out here, but it's a dang bunch of them. So I'm gonna pick us another mess, take home, and we gonna eat it. Not only is there these radishes out here, there's tons of, not just radishes, but look. You'd be surprised how good it is. It's really good. But they are really good, like really good. This will be a good one here to take home. Even the radish itself. If you like radishes, they're a little bit spicy, but they have an absolute great taste. So that's what these deer's out here eating. Over here on the other side too, there's a ton of like mustard and stuff in this cover crop, in this mix. Look at this sun right here. Oh, I don't know if I can get it. Look at that dude. Look how big that sucker is. But you can just take those leaves. You can eat them leaves just like lettuce right there. They are fine. Really good. But that's a big one. Anyway, I don't know if some of y'all struggle with trying to figure out where to hunt. I'm trying to get closer to one deer over here. He's not real big, but I've only seen him one time, twice, and he come out way down there in that corner, and from the shooting house, that's just like 800 yards too far. But this really ain't gonna work either, so I don't know. The wind's not real good for the ground blind, but I may go try the ground blind. I don't know what to do. That's kind of how life is, isn't it? Life is full of choices. And dropped y'all. And full of decisions. And you just don't ever know if you need to make the right one or what you need to do. So, but I'm going to decide. I really want to be on the ground. I don't know. I'm just, I've started hunting a long time ago, and there wasn't no shooting houses and stuff like that. We've already talked about that in one video. And you're used to sitting on the ground and hunting that way, and that's really what I want to do. I'm gonna tell you what, there's a lot of deer tracks all the way up here in this upper end. I think I'm gonna go down here to this corner or this little point and see if it might be a place I could lay down on the ground there. And right there, that'd be a good one. take home and eat right there. So let's go down here, see if this little point will work any better, see if I can see. But yeah, life is full of decisions, and you want to try to always make the right one, but you don't always make the right one. In this case, if I make a wrong decision about where I sit, then it might cost me a deer, and that's not really important. But in other situations, in church and with our family and with work, we're always just one bad decision away from things just not going right. So always try to make good decisions, especially you young folks that watch the channel. Make sure you make good decisions, make good choices, and life's a whole lot easier sometimes when you make good decisions based on what the Holy Spirit wants you to do. It sure can be a lot easier that way. All right, I think I'm gonna hunt over here, back over here around the shooting house. The wind is completely wrong for me to go down to the blind. However, that's where most of the deer is gonna come from. But yesterday, there was a doe that come out close, and there's a buck right there with her. So I'll see y'all from inside the blind. All right, I am hunkered down. Like I was saying earlier, you know, life, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 turkeys. Life is full of decisions. I want y'all to say a little prayer for Aiden. He's been talking to a few college coaches, gone on a visit or two, and Aiden don't really stress about much. He is a lot better than I was at his age, probably even better than I am now. But you know, he kind of gives that stuff to the Lord. But he's hoping he's gonna have a good spring. He's even had a couple offers already at some smaller D1 schools. But those are decisions that he'll have to make. I know there's a lot of you dads out there, moms and dads both, that watch the channel just for our baseball stuff. Me and Julie have always been really involved with Aiden's baseball, Ainsley's cheerleading. But I try not to get real involved with all this college stuff, you know. We were pretty involved with the Mississippi State stuff, and then he decided to go do JUCO after the whole NIL stuff. They're actually in North Carolina on a visit now. What I really like about what they do there, they only bring in 35 kids. Only bring in 35, and that's for you guys that's got maybe sophomores, juniors in high school. As a parent, that's really, really important. You know, the schools that are bringing in, especially these D1s, man, they're bringing in so many kids. And then with the whole NIL stuff, it's hard for a JUCO kid, hard for a high school kid, especially a JUCO kid. Now with all the NIL, you know, with the NIL money and with the transfer portal, especially the transfer portal is going to ruin sports. You hear me? The transfer portal is going to ruin college sports because there's so many of these coaches, like with baseball, for instance. So, you know, Aiden and these other guys at East Mississippi, they would like to go ahead and sign now. But like I said earlier, Aiden's really not, he hadn't stressed about it. You know, he knows the Lord will open the door at the right time, and then Aiden will have a decision to make. But the transfer portal has kind of killed recruiting, because a lot of these coaches at these D1 schools, they're going to play, you know, baseball starts in the spring in February. So they're going to play all of February, March, April, May, and then they're going to see who jumps in the transfer portal. And me and me and a coach was talking the other day. It has just tainted it so bad because the transfer portal is full of quote unquote D1 athletes, whether it be baseball, football, but we're going to talk about baseball at this time. So, you take a kid that's quote unquote a D1 athlete or D1 baseball player, maybe he's not, but he's there. So when he gets in the portal, well, this other team, sees him and says, well, he's at Texas A&M, so, he's a D1 athlete. So instead of getting an Aiden Fancher or somebody like that, they'll wait and get kids out of the portal. So my opinion, the portal is a really bad thing. Now, I'm not saying that there's not times that maybe the portal is okay, but for the most part, I have just not seen where the portal is real beneficial. It just makes for a kid like Aiden, really, I don't know what he'll do, but you almost hate to wait to the spring, and then if you struggle a little bit in the spring, but say you had a good fall like Aiden did, then, it'd be pretty nice to go ahead and commit, sign somewhere now, and not really have to worry about the spring. But I don't know. He has such a good head on his shoulders. We have talked a lot. Coach Kimbrell and Chase Reeves at Scuba, they have talked to him a lot, reached out not only to Aiden but to all the kids, and they make sure they are really, really grounded. I have been so pleased with how Coach Kimbrell and Chase Reeves and Coach Dylan Ernest have handled everything recruiting wise at East Mississippi. I know Coach Kimbrell called Aiden, it may have been last week or week before last, and Chase has too, and they stress to all the guys, the sophomores, hey, don't you don't have to stress about it, don't worry about it. They are really positive. We're going to have a good spring, and you're going to have a place to play. They are really good about finding all those guys a place to play. So anyway, Aiden has kind of been through the whole recruiting process. I mean, he had offers from University of Michigan, from University of Southern Mississippi, and then he signed with Mississippi State. So he has kind of been there, done that. And I don't know that he really got to enjoy it that time as much as he's enjoying it this time, because he just don't seem stressed. But I mean, he's been lifting hard. Me and him have hit some, and we talk a lot about that. But again, it's good to know he's got college coaches like the guys at East Mississippi they just reach out and they all talk about stuff together. So anyway, that's been good. I have seen no deer yet, so this will probably be like a 3-part video. I'll have the video when I hunted down there. I have a little bit with me and Dad yesterday, although I don't think I put Dad in there, but it was so good just to sit here with Dad yesterday and not worry about videoing. But you'll see the bucks and chasing that doe and stuff like that. But anyway, fingers are crossed. I got another day or so. I'm gonna get to hunt, and then it'll be right back to the grindstone. So wish me luck. Hey. All right, so I come outside. I got old Junior fed, got me a shower and cleaned up, but I saw a lot of deer. I think I saw 9, 10, 11 deer, something like that this afternoon. Saw a couple of small bucks, but still didn't see the one I'm looking for. So anyway, I hope I didn't get off on the soapbox too much today with the whole NIL and the transfer portal thing. It just, like I've told y'all before, stuff like that's on my heart. So it seems like stuff like that has become the American way. And it's just not the way it should be. But anyway, hope everybody is having a great new year. By the time y'all see this, we'll be kicked the new year off. But we appreciate y'all following the Fanters. I'll give you an update on some of Aiden's visits, and man, they fishing to be wide open playing baseball. But thank y'all for following the Fanters. God bless. Jesus saves.